Suppose you are a Python developer or a machine learning engineer, GenAI developer. You have a cool idea, but turning it into a web app feels like a whole other job. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, deployment. What if you could skip all of that? That's exactly what Streamlit lets you do. And in this video, you are going to build your very first Streamlit app in just 5 minutes, or maybe even less than that. Streamlit is a Python library that runs your scripts into shareable web apps. No front-end experience needed if you work in data science, machine learning, or you are building AI tools. This is genuinely one of the most useful things you can learn. Now let's start. First, I'm going to import Streamlit. And before that, let me go here and make a new file. Just right here, let's say simple underscore app dot py. This. And to install Streamlit, you can simply type pip install Streamlit in your terminal, and this will install. Because I have already installed it, I'm not running this, but you can just run this command and it will be installed. Now let's import Streamlit as st. We use alias st. You will see this everywhere in Streamlit code. It's just a convention, but let's stick with it. Now we have to configure the page, and to configure the page we have to type here st, then we call the function set page config, and this function takes only two parameters. I mean, you can have more parameter as well, but the basic requirement is you have two parameters. One is page title, and this you will see in your browser, and I'll show you. And here I will write here, or let's say I will write just Streamlit app. I will show you how it looks in your browser tab. And then the second one is layout. I will write here center. There are different layout option you can use, but center is the most preferred one. So there's an important rule. This has to be the very first Streamlit command in your file, that is this set page config. Put anything before it and you will get an error. It sets the browser tab title and controls the page layout. Now we will write a actual title of our app. For that you have to call st, that is Streamlit, and the method is title. It's title, and here you can write your title. Let's say I will write your first Streamlit app. This renders a large h1 heading on the page. Simple, but it makes your app feel real immediately. Then we have to display the text, and for that you can use write st.write, and inside this you can write any text that you want to display. Let's say I will write congratulations. If you can see this Streamlit app. So st.write is probably the function you will use most. It can handle plain text, data frames, charts, and even Python objects. It's smart about what it renders. And we also have one more thing, that is we are going to add a header. For that I will write here st and then the method header, and inside header you can just write, let's say, welcome to Streamlit. Now headers help you break your app into sections as it grows. Get into the habit of using them early. And we can also use markdown. So st.markdown, and then you can simply write anything here. Let's say Streamlit app, and if you want to highlight something you will use this double star, and let me write this markdown here, Streamlit app markdown. So this will come in bold, or yeah, bold, that is dark black color. So this markdown gives you full markdown support, bullet points, bold text, links, you name it. Much more flexible than plain st.write for formatted content. And we will also write one success message. For that we have this function success, and then you can write any message. Let's say I will write here your your first Streamlit app is running, and this is the success message. Streamlit has built-in alert boxes, success, warnings, error, info. It is great for giving users feedback at a glance. Now we have done. So this is, a very simple code to start your Streamlit. Now I'm going to run this. So I will just open a terminal. I'll clear this, and to run you have to just call Streamlit run and then your file name. So here the file name is simple.app.py, and this will automatically open a web browser for you. You don't even have to copy this URL from here. Just wait for a second and this should start. It also depends how much RAM you have. So you see it is starting now, and we have our Streamlit running app. So now let's go back to this code, and I will just hide this, and let me show you this page title Streamlit app. You see here, this you will observe in Streamlit in the browser tab. So you can change it. For example, if I make this Streamlit app new, I'm just adding any random text and I will save it, so it will automatically change there. I will just refresh this browser. You see Streamlit app new. So this page title is for your browser tab. Then we have this your first Streamlit app. Where it comes, this comes from here title, st.title, your first Streamlit app. Then this small words, from where it comes from st.write. Congratulations if you can see this stream. Now headers, so this is your main title, and after that you want to divide it into sections, so we will use headers. You see header, welcome to Streamlit. Now this font is smaller than the title. This is a difference between title and header. Then we have this markdown, Streamlit app markdown. Here you will see, since I put here double star before this markdown, it's coming in bold. I mean, you can write any word here, you don't have to write markdown. For example, I will write here stats wire. I will just do Control S to save it, and I will just rerun this. You will see the changes. Here you can see Streamlit app stats wire. So wherever you put this double star, that will get highlighted in bold. And then we have this Streamlit dot success. Your first Streamlit app is running, and you can see in this green box. So whenever you want to show error, success, you can use this success. So it's very easy, and this is just the first video in this series. We are going to make a lot of videos and how we can use this Streamlit to deploy our machine learning and especially the GenAI LLM apps. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.